this is between prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluations. A lot of times, a person will start a sentence with a phrase and then switch it midway. Say, for instance, I thought he was, I would have liked to have seen, and continue on. You've changed how you are going to carry through that thought. A lot of people did it today. One thing I noticed that a lot of people who did it, they were speaking very fast. So I really encourage everyone to take the time to slow down in your pace, and that will help to reduce instances of switching your train of thought or the way you're going to express what you have to say. For the individuals, Emily, I liked that when you were introducing Sharon, you used the word scintillating. I can't tell when last I've heard that word, but it's one of those words where you feel it. So I'm very glad you used it. And you used the word of the day. Gold star for you. Sharon, when you were speaking about your background, where you come from, you talked about coming from persecuted and oppressed people. And those words are very strong words that you use, and it brought out that feeling. So I like that you used that. And you used the word of the day. Kudos to you. Kaushal, at one point you said, I would like to go skiing, where you could have just said, I like skiing. And it's not that it was wrong. It's a case that when you're giving your speeches, you want to be as clear and concise as possible. So the fewer words that you use, the better in the long run for your speech. Also, you had used when I landed in the U.S. You could say when I came to the U.S. Because he could have come by both. It doesn't really, just for the simplicity of things, I came to the U.S. What I did like was when you were describing the painting by numbers, you said emerge out of the whiteness of paper. That, I would never have thought of it that way. It was really cool when you think about it. And I also like the way that you ended your speech saying, you are who you are at the very core. And you used the word of the day. Thank you so much. Ken, when referring to Joe, you had said Joe sitting up here when he was standing up here. Just nitpicking, you know, that's what I have to do with you, Ken. I'm sorry. But I like that you perfectly described the Toastmaster as a jack of all trades. I think that's a perfect description of what the Toastmaster really does. And I like that you use the words lofty and breadth, where you could have used everyday simple words. You picked words that are short but accurately describe what it is that you wanted to say. Esha, just a couple things. I noticed that in terms of when referring to nouns, that there are issues with the numbers. So you said 1 to 2 minutes instead of 1 to 2 minutes. And concise and clear manner instead of manners of given the sentence that you were speaking. So just keep in mind the numbers of your nouns. Reuben, you had said, if I were to ship my dog, it doesn't go so well. That gives the impression that you've done it. I would like to think that you didn't. So it'd be, if I were to ship my dog, it wouldn't go so well. I hope you don't ship your dog. But you use the word of the day, so you're awesome in my book. I'll forgive you for that one. Is it Sanjay or Sanjay?
Sanjay.
Okay, Sanjay. You had said very well science, well, it should be very good science, because the good is the adjective for the noun, whereas well is the adverb of how something is done. So just to keep that in mind. And okay, I can't even see can't see that handwriting. Reuben, I like that when you were doing your evaluation, you said things in threes. So short, crisp, clear, or short, clear, crisp, and name, face, place. I like that you use that because it helps us to keep those things in mind and remember those phrases. So good job on that. Thank you, everyone.